Cataraqui, also called Cataraqui, was a British bark which sank off the southwest coast of King Island in Bass Strait on the 4th of August 1845. The sinking was Australia's worst ever maritime civil disaster incident, claiming the lives of 400 people. Construction and technical details. Cataraqui was an 802-ton bark of dimensions 138 x 30 x 22 feet, 42 x 9 x 7 meters. The ship was built in Quebec, Lower Canada in 1840 by the shipwrights Williams Lampson. The name Cataraqui comes from the French transliteration of Cataraqui, the original Mississauga's First Nation name for the area now known as Kingston, Ontario. Voyage to Australia Cataraqui was purchased and registered in Liverpool, England by Smith & Sons for the purpose of transporting assisted emigrants to Port Phillip in the colony of New South Wales, now Victoria, Australia. On the 20th of April, 1845, the ship sailed from Liverpool under the command of Captain Christopher Finlay. The ship's manifest on departure included 369 emigrants and 41 crew, 410 total, including the captain. The voyage was fairly uneventful, apart from the loss of a crew member overboard. By the time the vessel neared Australia, 5 babies had been born and 6 others had died. Sinking as Cataraqui entered Bass Strait in the early morning of the 4th of August, she encountered a severe storm. At about 30 hours, the ship was cast suddenly onto jagged rocks just off Fitzmaurice Bay, on King Island off the northwestern coast of Tasmania. Attempts to evacuate the ship were hindered by the large waves and heavy weather, which washed many of the ship's occupants overboard. 8 crewmen managed to reach the shore by clinging to floating wreckage, where they encountered the only emigrant survivor, Solomon Brown. The 9 castaways were stranded on King Island for 5 weeks until they were rescued by the cutter Midge and taken to Melbourne. 314 recovered bodies were buried on King Island in 5 graves,